Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to another video. All the unique, expensive, rare, ancient, and beautiful things in the world can be easily bought from an auction, especially the most beautiful paintings ever made. Almost every auction in the world has at least one or two paintings waiting to get sold. These paintings are not only the most beautiful ones, but also the most expensive. Let's take a look at the top 10 most expensive paintings ever sold at an auction. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to our channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Let's get started! Number 9. Gerhard Richter, Abstracts Build, 1988. Gerhard Richter is well known for his abstractions, and these abstractions that he made by pulling paint across a canvas to create smudgy effects tend to be a hit in the auction world. Just like all his paintings, the Abstracts Build painted by him in 1988 recently got sold for a whopping $27.6 million at Sotheby's Hong Kong, minting a new record. It is now the most expensive work by a Western artist ever to sell at an Asian auction. Number 8. Claude Monet, Mules, 1890. Can you imagine spending hundreds of millions on a painting? Well, people who love and know art can. Back in 2019, Claude Monet's Mules, a landscape of a beautiful sunset, was sold at Sotheby's auction in New York. The painting was first owned by a couple of Chicago collectors who bought the picture in Paris in 1892 and sold it to an unidentified buyer. From that, it came to the auction and was sold for a whopping $112 million. Number 7. Pablo Picasso, Young Girl with a Flower Basket, 1905. Pablo Picasso is one of the most famous artists of the 20th century. He has been known for creating art with meaning. All of his paintings had his meaning behind them and are currently valued in millions of dollars. Recently, one of his paintings, Young Girl with a Flower Basket, was sold for a mighty $115 million in Peggy and David Rockefeller sale to the Namad family of America. Number 6. Joan Miro, Femme au Chapeau Rouge, 1927. The recent pandemic made everything go technological. Even the Sotheby's found a way to perform online auctions to keep art selling. In one of these online auctions, Sotheby's managed to sell Joan Miro's famous art piece, Femme au Chapeau Rouge, made in 1927 for $28 million. It was the first time this piece of art was presented in an auction after 1966. Number 5. Jean-Michel Basquiat, Untitled, 1982. Jean-Michel Basquiat is one of the most sought-after contemporary artists of the 20th century. In 2017, Japanese billionaire Yasuko Maezawa purchased the painting Untitled, 1982, for $110.5 million at a Sotheby's contemporary art auction. Untitled 1982 highlights the artist's artistic style of combining urban street art with his love and admiration for art history. Number 4. Edvard Munch, The Scream, 1895. The Scream is one of the most recognized paintings in art history. It's known as the painting that launched 1,000 therapists, according to Simon Shaw, head of modern art at Sotheby's. The work alone makes us realize the angst experienced by Edvard Munch. The painting was bought by Leon David, an art collector, for $110 million at Sotheby's in 2012. Number 3. Jackson Pollock, Number 5, 1948. It's hard to talk about expensive art without mentioning abstract expressionist Jackson Pollock, a painter who is primarily known for his large-scale drip paintings, one of which is the Number 5 painting, which has been the highlight of his career for a long time. The painting was bought by David Geffen in an auction for $130 million, who then sold it to David Martinez for $140 million. Number 2. Francis Bacon, 3 Studies of Lucian Freud, 1969. 3 Studies of Lucian Freud is an oil painting created by British painter Francis Bacon in 1969. It depicts Lucian Freud, a close friend and rival of Bacon, up until their disagreements ended their relationship in the 1970s. The painting had a meaning, which is the main reason why it has such a huge value. In 2013, it was sold to Elaine Wynn for $142 million at Christie's auction. Number 1. Roy Lichtenstein, Masterpiece, 1962. Roy Lichtenstein is widely regarded as one of the most important pop artists of the post-war era. Masterpiece, depicting 2 characters talking about art, is an iconic work because it's from his first gallery exhibition at the Ferris Gallery in LA in 1963. Hedge fund billionaire Stephen Cohen purchased the painting from an auction for a whopping $165 million. Well, that's the end of today's video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give this video a like. Also, check the 2 other videos on your screen if you like our content. We'll be back with another video soon, but until then, goodbye and take care!